All right, you'll remember.
But they,
But
they are bringing politics a lot into cartoons.
they are.
Like, yeah, like watching Nickelodeon. It's funny that you say that Blue Lives Matter. They have a lot of Black Lives Matters commercials and little things that they do in Nickelodeon. They have Martin Luther King's granddaughter. She's like an advocate for civil rights and whatnot. So they have a black cartoon from a famous show in Nickelodeon from the Loud House. The show like of a brother that has like seven sisters or whatever the hell. So they have that kid interviewing um, Martin Luther King's granddaughter. It's like, oh, so what are your beliefs? What do you advocate for? And what do you do in your free time? So it's like
Mm,
her way of spreading the message and for kids to become informed about all the social issues that are going on.
okay. Yeah, it is weird, right? That they are putting this in like cartoons when
Yeah,
like
whether or
back in the
not
day,
I agree
cartoons.
with what they're doing is irrelevant. Just the fact that they're doing it and like having that conversation with children, not like with the consent of parents, they're just putting out the message that they want to put out. Is I don't like that.
Do you find yourself? Well, this is an interesting topic. Do you find yourself seeing this more and more, like on the content that your kids watch, where like you feel they're being indoctrinated, and this has nothing to do with like the topics we're talking about, if they're good or bad. We're not debating that, but it is the case that there are certain uh, agendas that are being pushed in these things, right? Like, is that something you see more and more, even at school, maybe as well?
Well, it's yeah, I'm definitely seeing a lot more and more. I just don't know how they can do it without being biased. For example, my son is in fourth grade, right? So he's learning about the way the Constitution works, and it just so happens we had the election last year, and so in class they're talking about how Joe Biden is the new president, Kamala Harris is the vice president. So they take it and they start talking about the fact that she's the first ever African American vice president the United States has ever had, which is they're all facts, and that's fine that you tell them. So I haven't necessarily sat in to listen to what they're saying about her and what political views that they're telling the children, but it is interesting that they are getting a race and more social issues involved in kids' lives than I think ever before. Just with the
Yeah,
example of
I
Nickelodeon and
never
this.
had this discussions when we were growing up. Like we didn't have it at school. You didn't have any push